It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Michael Brantley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are, and this guy's a good hitter, by the way, but he came right after him early in the count.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Line toward center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Adam
now a check
Eaton.
swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. High pop-up. Bruce is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Corey Seager. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a nice at bat. You know how hard it is to get yourself in a good hitter's count against a pitcher of this caliber? It's going to be the key moving forward if they continue to stay in good counts.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Here's Joe Panik looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Josh Donaldson.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
That ball went out.
Ball 1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Josh Donaldson goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Another 0-2 home. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Lays off 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig on the run. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Wieters.
Grounded up the first baseline. Bruce fields it cleanly. The tag, and he is out. Settling in now, Max Scherzer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
The next 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Russ Jones. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So striding forward now, Corey Kluber. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts is after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, what a stop. He's out. Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Jones has a play. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit sharply toward the right side. Puig is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Brantley. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Michael Brantley.
Hit out toward second. Panic's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's taken for strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lindor.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Retire. So striding in, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor is right there. A quick out number 1. Riding in once again, Joe Penick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he is in there. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carlos Gonzalez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Just a tick behind for a strike. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball 2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Addison Russell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Addison Russell.
The throw will go to third. Throw won't get him. Kluber pauses. Here it is on 1-0. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Digging in.
Number 32, Matt Waiter.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones is there, and that's the third out. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez has a read on it. 2 gone. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Seager has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Max Scherzer. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Pitcher, Max Scherzer.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Corey Seager.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And he's safe.
Now batting.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Evan Longoria. is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
A weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A little bouncer, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Yan Gomes.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Popped high in the air. Russell is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his
Now
second
batting,
at-bat, Russ Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Corey Kluber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, facing an AL pitcher at the plate, you certainly don't want to waste too many bullets on him. I expect this next pitch to be grooved right down the middle.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the. Here's Joe Panik. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Pitch on the way.
Second baseman.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Right side defense aligned perfectly. There is Pedroia on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting,
digging in once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Puig's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Michael Brantley. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Michael Brantley.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Brantley goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. The windup and the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Scherzer has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Wieters gathers it, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Catcher,
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Scherzer. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Brantley. He makes the running play. 2 down. In now is Adam Eaton. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough. Just missed high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here it comes. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Josh Donaldson goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Jay Bruce swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And there's ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Right on the corner, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder. Mookie.
Tap down the line, but it gets foul. Swinging a fly ball right down the line in left. Brantley is under it. 1 away.
Up next
Now
for
at
the
the
Nationals.
plate, Corey Seager hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman, number 4.
In now, Evan Longoria. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was...
Digging in to try it again, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Yan Gomes.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Betts is there. Run away. Stepping into the box. Russ Jones.